Hello everyone, it's Red Gadget here, and today we have first place of the 8-man pod at Swiss Nationals with Geminis. So please introduce us your deck and yourself.
Hi, my name is Max. I came here to play the main event, but I love Edison, so I decided to also take an Edison deck. And one of my favorite decks is Gemini, but since I didn't have much time to prepare, the list is quite standard. I made a few changes that I'm also going to explain, but I guess I'm just going to start with the list.
Let's go with the monsters.
So first, very important, 2 Gemini soldiers. Probably with Gigaplant, the best main deck monster. It's so good. It's difficult to clear as soon as it's summoned with the effect. Then Butterfly, crazy card, especially in the grind game when the game is simplified. It can just bring back anything. 2 Vax, very good also. And 1 Chevalier. These 3 are insane when you need to remove something on the field.
Okay, but I'm wondering here, is this like you could play this at 3 or some of these? Why 2 of each?
Okay, so this one you don't need it at 3. I think 2 is enough because you have a trap that can special it from the deck in the end phase. This one can break in the beginning of the game, so I wouldn't recommend it to be at 3. And this one is just removal, so with the toolbox you can search it anytime, so I don't think that you need it more than twice.
Makes sense.
Twice is important because if it gets trap hold, you can still get it. You can still get the second one, and later you can get this one back from the grave with this one if you want. So next we have Tune Magician. This is the weakest of all these Geminis. It's just here so that you have an extra tuner. And then of course we have Gigaplant engine with 2 Lone Fires, 2 Gigas, 1 Nestles. Again here Giga is needed at 2 because it can even summon itself back. So even if one dies, you still have another one that sooner or later you will get it. Anyway, with the Gemini deck you have a lot of time because it's extremely strong in control game. So I think 2 of this one is also mandatory. Nestles of course because it's a level 2 plant tuner.
So you make level 8 synchros, right? With the Gigaplant plus the tuner, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm gonna show you the synchro soon. Last monster is Morphing Jar. Absolutely insane card in the deck that plays few monsters. You go +3 sometimes, +4 is crazy. Like yesterday, round 1, I had this one paired with 4 spells and traps, and I set them all with Morphing Jar and
you draw 5? Okay.
But I still won the game. I came back. It's crazy. It brings you so much value. So now for the spells and traps. First we have the typical Gemini power spells. We have Supervise and Gemini Spark. This card, what can I say, it's so good. When you resolve it on the field, you have such a good position because it gives your monsters the effect, it summons one back, and Gemini Spark is also absolutely insane. You can dodge bottomless trap holes and other cards, destroy something and even draw a card. It's so good. So absolutely mandatory each at 3. So next we have MST and 3 upstarts because you want to have the deck very tight to draw your engine pieces. And last we have the traps.
I'm wondering for the upstart, did it ever hurt you that like you gave the life points to the opponent and you couldn't like finish the game?
Honestly, absolutely never. Like this deck, I think it's not about life points, it's about the long run. And you're gonna see at the traps, you even play cards that need to pay life points, but you don't care in the end.
Yeah.
So first we have the 3 Reinforced Truth. As said, it can summon out the Gemini Soldier, and then in your turn you can Gemini summon it and just run into any monster or direct attack and summon it from deck. Really good. And then we have probably the best trap in the deck, Ultimate Offering. Wow, it's so good. This card, before I started playing Gemini, I already knew that it's broken, but ever since I played Gemini, I realized it's even better. You can do so much with it. You can even make the opponent miss timing on Bottomless Trap Hole, on Torrential Tribute and cards like that. and it's just
And you can
brilliant.
chain it multiple times, right? And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
and you get the effect.
So yeah, basically, if you have one monster in hand, which is a Gemini, you can chain this one as much as you want since you have a target. And if you chain it thrice, you first summon on chaining 3, on chaining 2 it gains the effect, and on chaining 1 you have to reveal the hand to prove that you can summon. But you don't care because you have rarely cards in your hand, and if so, it's only one card that isn't very relevant. So brilliant card. Then we have Call of the Haunted. I think it's also very mandatory because in any game state you can get back any of your Gemini cards and it can just turn the game around.
Yeah.
Then we have 3 counter traps. I think Judgment, we just need it. You play so much back row, Heavy Storm can hit you so much, so you need to protect it. Same for Dark Bribe. A card that I'm not that much of a fan of because it gives your opponent an extra draw, but I think in this deck it's still very, very useful. And this one can negate any trap, also Judgment, and you just pay life points. And as I said before, you don't care about the life points.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
very nice.
Okay, I see.
Then
So this is to protect against Heavy Storm and such things, right? Like
Yeah, exactly.
the Judgment and...
But technically you can also use it for other stuff. Which is
Yeah,
great.
of course.
Next we have some typical traps for Edison, 2 bottomless and 1 mirror force. I think nothing to say about them.
Yeah.
Then we have the Scarecrow, sorry. This one is also needed in some situation because in this deck you can make easy level 8s, but the problem is if the opponent makes that and he tries to run over your Stardust Dragon, you need to protect it, so it's very good because also you can flip it again all the time, and it's also useful in the early game because it helps you gain the effects of your Gemini monsters as you can protect them. Very, very nice. Then we have Compulsory.
Okay.
I think of playing it more than once because you can use it for yourself to dodge these power traps like Bottomless, but you can also use it against Vayu, against so many matchups.
Probably like with Offering, like you go Offering and then you can bounce, you can resummon if something happens.
Exactly, this card with Offering is crazy. So we have this one. And next, absolutely MVP card in this deck. The opponent always wants to destroy your back row because that's what gives you the win. And if you have 2 Starlight Roads, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And as soon as the Stardust Dragon hits the field, it's gonna be even more difficult.
Yeah, it's usually a +1 or +2 if it resolves.
Exactly. Yeah. And last card, the 41st card. Simply so that I have it. I don't like to play 41 cards, I prefer 40, but if it's trap dust shoot.
Yeah, dust shoot is mandatory, I feel. Yeah.
Exactly. Extra deck,
So the extra deck?
nothing too special. Chimera, Katastor, Brionac, and Goyo. These come up very, very rarely because the deck can make more easily level 8s. Especially this one is only possible with Lone Fire and Nestles. Black Rose Dragon is almost impossible to make, but you still need it because it's Rose Dragon. Then we have all the level 8 toolbox. Stardust Dragon, Root Drago, Fort Ruler Archfiend, Red Dragon Archfiend, Dark End Dragon, and Colossal Fighter.
I guess you make this the easiest with the tuner Gemini plus a level 4 because most of them level 4. So
yeah, and also with also of course I think from Giga-wise you know the combo.
Yeah, exactly.
You also have Lone Fire plus Supervise.
plus Supervise is a bunch of
Exactly. This card is also so broken. I had an opponent who gave me Solemn Judgment on its summon, but it still triggers Engrave because it says if this card is destroyed or not if this card you control is destroyed. So it's crazy. It's a pain to get rid of. So that's for the extra deck. Oh, quite a little note. I only have 14 cards. The 15th would have been Armory Arm, but I was in a hurry and I forgot to put it in. So. But it's also a card that almost never comes up.
Yeah, I guess it's very difficult to summon.
Exactly, it's really, really difficult and so situational. But technically,
Is it what? Is it the Gemini Soldier plus the plant tuner? Is that the only way?
Yeah, that's the way. Exactly. But technically, you need it sometimes for the Colossal Fighter
Okay.
OTK, but
Yeah.
you never need it in practice.
It's very, very rough.
So side deck, I decided today to slide this card in.
Okay.
It's because you can special it with reinforced truth and it can get rid of a Rico or any other flip monster without making a trigger. I summoned it once and it was quite nice, but in another duel I drew it when I didn't need it, which was a bit annoying. Brand absolute MVP also. This card paired with Ultimate Offering just ends the battle phase on its own because you can just summon it again, take it to the hand and so on. The opponent can't attack you. This one also very, very nice because with Ultimate Offering you can make sure that the OTK works.
Through gores and stuff, right?
Yeah. And it has also so many good matchups, so you just need it. Titanial, great card, I love it, but I never needed it, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in. Lightning Vortex, I also don't know if I need it. I'm scared of a few decks, like Gigawise that protect from targeting, so maybe you need it, but I didn't match any of these decks, so not needed. Prohibition for the Glad Beast and Hero Beats matchup, great card. Because if you call Bestiari, they cannot use him anymore and they can not even copy the name with that one hero, Prisma.
With the Prisma, yeah.
Because the card says the card cannot be used as material for fusion summon either. This one for
Pulling the rug,
Monarchs.
okay. For Monarchs, yeah.
Yeah. This one is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, for light horns and such.
Exactly. Same with the Shadow Imprisoning.
Yeah.
This one is a bit annoying because you have Valkyrie, which is a dark, but often it's still worth it.
Yeah, it hurts other decks more, I guess.
This one is good also for Blackwing because Oppression can help a lot. So if you can chain and destroy Oppression, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
And last one is this one, just because it's a very great removal trap.
I guess if you don't play in the main deck, you put it in this side. But yeah, congratulations on winning a beautiful mat. You received a mat yesterday. And yeah, congratulations on that. And we actually played in the other tournament. It was a lot of fun.
It was a crazy difficult game.
Yeah, it was a crazy duel. We had fun. But yes, congratulations again. And with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Thank you.